100 past papers MCQs, with answers on topic, Therapeutic Drug Monitoring, in subject Clinical Pharmacy. We are sharing questions and the direct answers to save your time. General syllabus has been given in our video, A1, uploaded at our YouTube channel, Pharmacy Jobs and MCQs. Therapeutic Drug Monitoring. 1. Which of the following is the primary goal of therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: to optimize drug therapy and avoid toxicity. 2. What does therapeutic drug monitoring primarily assess? Answer: drug concentration in the bloodstream. 3. Which type of drug concentrations are monitored in therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: plasma drug concentrations. 4. Therapeutic drug monitoring is especially important for drugs with which property? Answer: a narrow therapeutic index. 5. The pharmacokinetic principle behind therapeutic drug monitoring is based on which of the following? Answer: drug absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. 6. Which of the following drugs requires routine therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: digoxin. 7. What is the usual therapeutic range for digoxin in the plasma? Answer: 0.5–2 nanograms per milliliter. 8. The therapeutic drug monitoring of warfarin primarily involves monitoring which parameter? Answer: International Normalized Ratio (INR). 9. Which of the following drugs is not typically monitored for therapeutic drug levels? Answer: paracetamol. 10. In therapeutic drug monitoring, what type of test is most commonly used to measure drug concentrations? Answer: blood serum or plasma tests. 11. What is the major disadvantage of using therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: it requires regular blood sampling. 12. For which class of drugs is therapeutic drug monitoring commonly employed in the treatment of epilepsy? Answer: anticonvulsants. 13. Which of the following medications has a narrow therapeutic index? Answer: lithium. 14. Therapeutic drug monitoring can help in preventing toxicity in which of the following drugs? Answer: theophylline. 15. What is the most common sampling time for drug level monitoring? Answer: at steady state. 16. Which of the following is used to evaluate the clearance of a drug during monitoring? Answer: creatinine clearance. 17. What factor does not affect the therapeutic range of a drug? Answer: age. 18. Which of the following drugs is monitored for serum concentrations in transplant patients? Answer: tacrolimus. 19. What is the purpose of monitoring the peak drug level? Answer: to avoid toxicity. 20. What is the purpose of monitoring the trough drug level? Answer: to ensure therapeutic efficacy without toxicity. 21. What is the primary reason for therapeutic drug monitoring of aminoglycosides? Answer: to prevent nephrotoxicity and ototoxicity. 22. Which drug's therapeutic range is influenced by the body's hydration status? Answer: lithium. 23. Which of the following conditions would necessitate more frequent therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: renal impairment. 24. What is the major risk of not performing therapeutic drug monitoring for drugs with narrow therapeutic indices? Answer: drug toxicity. 25. The term half-life is crucial for understanding what aspect of therapeutic drug monitoring. Answer: how often blood samples should be taken? 26. What type of drug is theophylline? Answer: a bronchodilator. 27. Therapeutic drug monitoring of phenytoin is important to avoid which of the following? Answer: neurological toxicity. 28. How does therapeutic drug monitoring aid in adjusting drug doses for patients? Answer: by comparing drug levels with the target therapeutic range. 29. What is the consequence of therapeutic drug monitoring showing subtherapeutic drug levels? Answer: treatment failure. 30. Which class of drugs is frequently monitored for both plasma concentration and renal function? Answer: antibiotics. 31. What is the most important factor in therapeutic drug monitoring of aminoglycosides? Answer: peak and trough concentrations. 32. What can be done if the plasma drug concentration is found to be higher than the therapeutic range? Answer: reduce the drug dose. 33. Which of the following can alter the pharmacokinetics of a drug, requiring close monitoring? Answer: hepatic dysfunction. 34. Which of the following factors does not affect drug clearance in therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: age. 35. What is the significance of therapeutic drug monitoring in geriatric patients? Answer: to account for altered drug metabolism and clearance. 36. For drugs with a long half-life, what is the critical factor to measure? Answer: steady-state plasma concentration. 37. Which of the following drugs is not typically monitored in hospital settings? Answer: omeprazole. 38. Which is the most commonly used method for drug concentration measurement? Answer: high-performance liquid chromatography. 39. What is an ideal time for collecting a blood sample for drug monitoring of drugs with a long half-life? Answer: at steady state. 40. In which of the following diseases does drug metabolism and clearance typically decrease, affecting drug monitoring? Answer: liver disease. 41. Why is the drug level of vancomycin monitored in patients? Answer: to prevent nephrotoxicity. 42. What is the therapeutic range for phenytoin in plasma? Answer: 10 to 20 mcg per milliliter. 43. What is the role of the hospital pharmacist in therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: to recommend appropriate dose adjustments based on drug levels. 44. Which class of drugs is monitored for both efficacy and safety in heart failure patients? Answer: antiarrhythmics. 45. Which of the following is not a key reason for therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: to ensure the drug's shelf life. 46. What would a subtherapeutic drug concentration indicate in a therapeutic drug monitoring test? Answer: insufficient drug efficacy. 47. Which of the following is the method of choice to measure digoxin levels? Answer: immunoassay. 48. What does a drug with a narrow therapeutic index require in terms of monitoring? Answer: frequent monitoring of blood levels. 49. What is the therapeutic range of vancomycin in the blood for serious infections? Answer: 15 to 20 mcg per milliliter. 50. Which factor does not influence drug metabolism and hence the monitoring of drug levels? Answer: patient height. 51. In patients with renal impairment, what aspect of drug monitoring is most crucial? Answer: monitoring drug clearance. 52. Which drug is monitored for drug levels due to its potential for causing nephrotoxicity? Answer: gentamicin. 53. What does trough drug level measure in therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: the lowest drug concentration before the next dose. 54. What is the primary reason for therapeutic drug monitoring in patients taking lithium? Answer: to prevent toxicity and ensure stable mood control. 55. Which of the following drugs can cause serious adverse effects if drug levels are too high? Answer: theophylline. 56. For what reason would a pharmacist monitor warfarin therapy closely in patients? Answer: to maintain a therapeutic INR. 57. What is the target therapeutic range for warfarin in INR values? Answer: 2 to 3. 58. In therapeutic drug monitoring, what does an excessively high plasma concentration of a drug indicate? Answer: risk of overdose and toxicity. 59. Which factor is critical for the success of therapeutic drug monitoring in critical care settings? Answer: timely and accurate blood sample collection. 60. What is the benefit of using therapeutic drug monitoring in the treatment of tuberculosis? Answer: to ensure optimal drug levels and prevent resistance. 61. What kind of drugs require close monitoring to avoid overdose and toxicity in patients with renal dysfunction? Answer: drugs eliminated by the kidneys. 62. Which of the following conditions affects drug absorption and necessitates close monitoring? Answer: gastrointestinal diseases. 63. What is the consequence of poor therapeutic drug monitoring in critically ill patients? Answer: increased risk of drug toxicity or underdosing. 64. Which factor can increase the frequency of therapeutic drug monitoring for a patient? Answer: decreased renal or hepatic function. 65. In patients with epilepsy, what should be closely monitored in terms of drug levels? Answer: anticonvulsant levels. 66. What type of drug has a high risk of toxicity in patients with impaired liver function? Answer: antiepileptics. 67. What is a common side effect of high plasma levels of phenytoin? Answer: ataxia. 68. What is the target plasma concentration for the drug phenytoin? Answer: 10 to 20 mcg per milliliter. 69. How does therapeutic drug monitoring improve patient care? Answer: by adjusting doses to maintain drug levels within the therapeutic range. 70. What is the ideal sampling time for monitoring lithium levels? Answer: just before the next dose trough level. 71. What is the most commonly used biological sample for therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: blood, serum, or plasma. 72. What effect does therapeutic drug monitoring have on drug therapy outcomes in patients with chronic illnesses? Answer: it helps to maintain optimal drug levels and improve therapeutic outcomes. 73. What is the therapeutic range for tacrolimus in the blood for kidney transplant patients? Answer: 5 to 15 nanogram per milliliter. 74. Why is it important to monitor the drug levels of antiepileptics in pregnant women? Answer: to avoid both toxicity and the risk of seizures. 75. What is the primary reason for the frequent monitoring of aminoglycosides in patients? Answer: to avoid nephrotoxicity and ototoxicity. 76. In patients on warfarin therapy, why is INR monitoring important? Answer: to prevent bleeding or thromboembolic events. 77. What therapeutic range is generally targeted for lithium in plasma? Answer: 0.6 minus 1.2 MeQ/L. 78. Which of the following drugs does not require routine therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: paracetamol. 79. What is the first step when a therapeutic drug monitoring result indicates a subtherapeutic drug level? Answer: adjust the drug dose upward. 80. What is the potential consequence of a high trough level in drug monitoring? Answer: drug toxicity. 81. Which monitoring parameter is particularly critical when using aminoglycosides like gentamicin? Answer: both peak and trough levels. 82. In which scenario might a hospital pharmacist adjust drug doses based on therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: in the presence of altered renal or liver function. 83. What is the therapeutic range for theophylline in plasma? Answer: 10 to 20 mcg per milliliter. 84. What is the primary role of the pharmacist in therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: to evaluate drug levels and recommend dose adjustments. 85. In which type of drug therapy does therapeutic drug monitoring play a crucial role in managing drug resistance? Answer: tuberculosis treatment. 86. What can result from poor adherence to therapeutic drug monitoring protocols in critically ill patients? Answer: increased risk of adverse drug reactions or ineffective treatment. 87. For which condition is phenytoin therapeutic drug monitoring crucial to avoid seizures? Answer: epilepsy. 88. What is the primary factor influencing the dosing of drugs in patients with impaired renal function? Answer: renal clearance. 89. In addition to the drug level, what other parameters should be monitored to prevent adverse effects in patients taking digoxin? Answer: serum potassium levels. 90. Which of the following drugs should not be monitored routinely for therapeutic drug levels? Answer: aspirin. 91. What is the primary risk of not monitoring drug levels for medications with a narrow therapeutic index? Answer: toxicity or therapeutic failure. 92. Which of the following is an important consideration when interpreting therapeutic drug monitoring results in elderly patients? Answer: altered drug metabolism and clearance. 93. How often should drug levels be checked when initiating therapy with a drug that has a narrow therapeutic index? Answer: frequently during the initial phase of therapy. 94. Which of the following factors can increase the frequency of monitoring required for a drug? Answer: drug interactions. 95. What is the recommended therapeutic range for vancomycin in patients with serious infections? Answer: 15 to 20 mcg per milliliter. 96. Why might a pharmacist adjust the dose of a drug based on the results of therapeutic drug monitoring? Answer: to ensure the drug is within the therapeutic window and avoid adverse effects. 97. For which of the following drugs is a loading dose usually required to achieve therapeutic drug levels quickly? Answer: phenytoin. 98. What is an important step when a drug level is higher than the therapeutic range? Answer: reducing the dose or increasing the interval between doses. 99. Which class of drugs is most likely to require therapeutic drug monitoring due to its high potential for toxicity? Answer: Immunosuppressants e.g., tacrolimus, cyclosporin. 100. What should a hospital pharmacist consider when interpreting the results of therapeutic drug monitoring in a patient on polypharmacy? Answer. Potential drug-drug interactions affecting drug levels. Regards. To get more, contact us. Majid Body Advocate, LLB, PhD Scholar, Pharmaceutics 2023-2026. Vice President, Pakistan Pharmacist Association PPA Punjab, Pakistan. +92321 404236. Thank you.